Megan, your thoughts on the game tonight?
Great result, obviously. At this stage of the season, what things we kind of need to start ticking off, boxes we need to check. Playoffs, obviously back in the playoffs for the first time in a couple years, which is great. I thought it was there for us, and we just didn't have that edge in the first half. We needed to just kind of put the pedal down a little bit more. So definitely talked about that at halftime, and came out great start. 2 great goals by Jodie. Second one was a little cheeky one. Great for her to get on the score sheet. She just works so hard for us all the time. So I thought the response in the second half was great, and then just keeping them locked down. They're a tough team to play against. They play at a very slow pace until it's 100 miles an hour, and then they usually score on those. So it's kind of an awkward game against them. So credit to our back line as well, and another clean sheet. McNabb almost messed that up, but luckily the post got in the way.
And you talked about how in the first half, you guys weren't converting the chances. Then the halftime talk, talk about just putting a pedal to the metal. And it's pretty much like how the last time you guys faced Houston, where they got the opening goal, but you guys had that confidence that you guys were going to get the equalizer and then get another one. What is it about this, the confidence of this team, that where you guys were so sure that you were going to get the result?
I think we're confident in the way that we prepare and how Blacko sets us up and how we train all week. We feel like every game we have a good game plan and know the ways that we need to beat the team, and it's just about executing that and going out and bringing that little special stuff that you can't really plan for tactics-wise or anything. You have to go out and win the game, score the goals, make the tackles, etc. So for us, I feel like we are extremely well prepared. Flacco does a great job, and it's just about executing on the field. We always create a lot of chances. We don't give a lot of chances up, so it's just about putting those away and sort of controlling the game when we need to.
Talking about controlling the game, defensively now, as a team, you're going to have at least half of your matches as clean sheets. As a forward and an offensive player, the Reigns seem to defend very high as well. Can you talk about what it means across the different lines of the team to defend like that, and how it pays off for you guys as a franchise?
Yeah, ultimately we want to have the ball. So we play sort of a pressing style. It starts with Jodie and I, the other winger that plays. But mostly Jodie and I are usually the 2 highest. I think it starts from us. We have to put in that work if we're asking everybody else to do that, and vice versa. They got to come with us if they want us to continue to do that work. I think we gain a lot of energy and create a lot of chances from pressing. I think we have the personnel to do it, and I think when we just don't let teams breathe, we're at an advantage, and then we can get on the ball and do what we really love to do best, which is be on it and create and have fun. But if you can't defend, you aren't shit. So I think that's sort of our mentality first. The clean sheets is huge, especially in this league, is wildly transitional. So to be able to have to deal with that and to keep that many clean sheets and to be that good defensively. Even just like shots on goal and goals in general and all that, our back line has been incredible. But yeah, it starts with Jodie and I think, and we kind of set the tempo and demand that from everyone, and that's just sort of the standard that Blacko sets. He lets you know it if you aren't doing it.
Megan, where is your California tattoo on your arm?
It's up here on my...
So that's right inside or kind of bicep? Okay.
Yeah.
As far as that, everything that's going on in your city, and announcing today the fundraiser to raise money for the foundation, but also having to play in these kind of conditions, were there other aspects or other layers of emotions that go into a game like that when you have to play in these conditions, knowing why, and where that's coming from?
Yeah, it was kind of fitting, obviously, that the last couple days the smoke just rolled in, and to know how hard it is to go out and, do what you need to do in this. And I think in Reading, at times, it was like 260 or something, or 270, and today was only 150, 160. And then obviously all of the devastation and the homes lost and people evacuated and the lives lost. It meant a little bit more. I mean, I think anytime that I can, use my platform to do good, I try to do that. But obviously this one hits very close to home. My family was very lucky. We live kind of on the east side of town, and most of the fire was in the west side. But my mom's coworker lost her house, and my sister's coworker, and just people coming through the community, and people that I've known for years. So this kind of started with my mom and I sort of riffing on FaceTime, as we do pretty much every morning, and then kind of like we have the game in September 4th in San Jose. So just trying to leverage all that, and obviously being inspired by J.J. Watt, mostly in what he did, and just seeing if we can sort of get some, excitement, for lack of a better word, at least attention on it, and just to get people going. I mean, every little dollar helps. So, Reading is going to have a very long and arduous cleanup and rebuilding process. And if I can, be a part of that and help that in any way that I can, then that's very special to me.
What about the conditions playing in it? Did you feel, any effects?
I feel like I can hear it in my voice a little bit, and yeah, exactly. It's kind of like, it's not like in my lungs so much, but then like everything's just so dry. I feel like, I'll be hacking up a little bit. For some reason at night it seems to be a little bit better than during the day, maybe because the heat drops a little bit. So when we were warming up, I was like, oh wow, this is not this is not ideal. I didn't think I noticed it that much when we played in Utah. I think because it was just so hot and it's so hard to breathe there anyways. But definitely coming out here and going outside for the first time, I mean, it just kind of smells burnt. So I'm lucky I don't have asthma or anything like that. But I'd prefer a heavy wind, get it out of here.
You said it earlier, but being as one of the Reign FC original players, you've been here since 2013. Just go over what's it like knowing that you guys are back in the playoffs. And I mean, there's still work to do, but that feeling of you're back in it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the first step in sort of what this club is all about. We have that expectation of winning championship every year. We always, that is the goal. If that's not your goal, I mean, I would assume everyone's is, but I think we are very serious about that here. From the top down, we try to do everything we can every year to win the championship. So this is the first step. We've had a good regular season, a really good regular season, actually, considering everything, and just taking that next step forward. Playoffs, we need to clinch home field. That's the next step, and then obviously, win those games and hopefully be greeted wonderfully by Portland.